Ever seen two reality stars collide so hard the production team actually said, "Enough isn't enough"? That's exactly what went down recently on the Love and Marriage Huntsville set. And trust me, this one's messier than anything we've seen before. It was a day that started like any other. Cameras rolling, producers primed for emotional confessions, and a routine filming session planned. But by the end, two of the show's biggest personalities, 45-year-old LaTisha Scott and rising star Stormi, weren't just in a fight, they were both escorted off set. Permanently. Why? Let's unravel what happened. It all began during a group filming where cast members were hashing out support versus loyalty. Stormi, fresh off a partner drama storyline, was speaking about trust when LaTisha interjected. Hard. LaTisha accused Stormi of using her personal life for storyline traction. The room went cold. Stormi responded with tears, calling LaTisha disrespectful and tone-deaf. That's when things flipped, fast. LaTisha stood, her voice rising, accusing Stormi of being a child on my set. Stormi retorted, "You think being grown means you get to bulldoze me?" Words escalated into shouting. Voices cracked. Producers yelled, "Cut!" But they kept going. Stormi charged across the room. LaTisha stood her ground. Chairs spilled. Books flew. Security rushed in. All blown out of proportion. Cameras paused. Producers were panicked. Moments later, both women were gone, visibly shaken, heavily admonished. Carlos King had made that call, effectively removing them from the day's shoot. This wasn't just drama, this was crossover territory where career, pride, and reality TV lines blazed away. Let's break down how we got here. The fallout was inevitable. For weeks, Gen Z Stormi had been sharing therapy sessions and emotional breakthroughs on camera, and LaTisha, a seasoned cast member, didn't appreciate it. She'd repeatedly mentioned that Stormi was playing the system to fast-track hero narratives. Stormi didn't take that to heart until she did. Therapy vlogs became storyline weaponry, and LaTisha, who built her brand on authenticity and sisterhood in Huntsville, took issue. A quietly tense scene at lunch ended with LaTisha reminding Stormi, "This isn't TikTok, it's a marriage show." Stormi fired back, "Are you threatening me or mentoring me?" Tempers flared. Cameras certainly captured the tension, the climax, group filming gone wrong. The session started civil enough. Cast members shared stories of betrayal and loyalty, with both women contributing from opposite angles. Stormi spoke about rising above pain. LaTisha preached boundaries. Then LaTisha cut in. "Stormi, with all due respect, you paraded your therapy like a badge of reality. Some of us have carried real..." LaTisha responded coldly, "Vulnerability isn't your playlist. It's real life for millions who didn't sign up for fame." Words flew. Voices rose. "Cut! Let's stop! Camera off!" Producers screamed. But they were already in the storm. Stormi slammed a glass of water onto LaTisha's table. LaTisha reacted. Furniture slid. Stormi lunged. Chaos. Security intervened. Producers stepped in hard. The aftermath kicked off set. Almost instantly, both women were told to leave. No apologies, no reconciliation. The set lay silent, producers stunned, crew unsettled. Onlookers reported Carlos King took charge. "That's enough. You both crossed the line. You're off this shoot." In the post-show mixer, castmates shared shock. Some supported Stormi's tearful stand. Others backed LaTisha's stance on realness, but none expected set security to physically remove two major personalities on the same day. What this means, for Stormi, now there's doubt whether she'll return. Her vulnerability arc cut short. For LaTisha, her influence is rocked. She was known as the wise elder, now labeled inflexible. For production, producers stepped in hard. The aftermath kicked off set. Almost instantly, both women were told to leave. No apologies, no reconciliation. The set lay silent. Producers stunned, crew unsettled. Onlookers reported Carlos King took charge. That's enough. You both crossed the line. You're off this shoot. In the post-show mixer, castmates shared shock. Some supported Stormi's tearful stand. Others backed LaTisha's stance on realness. But none expected set security to physically remove two major personalities on the same day. What this means? For Stormi. Now there's doubt whether she'll return. Her vulnerability arc cut short. For LaTisha, her influence is rocked. She was known as the wise elder, now labeled inflexible. For production, a high-stakes gamble. Viewers thrive on tension, but safety and respect lines were obliterated. While drama fuels ratings, there's a threshold. Security doesn't just appear out of nowhere. What's next? Will we see this fallout on camera? Reunion episode sparks? Model transparency pivoted to toxicity. Portrait of a toxic bond between fame and friendship. Watch for postseason social media posts, apologies, explanations, side-eye hashtags. Your turn. What do you think? Was Stormi justified? Standing up to someone she feels is disingenuous? Or did she snap? Is LaTisha the gatekeeper of authenticity or the gatekeeper of exclusion? Join the conversation. Comment below. Whose side are you on? Like if you support emotional authenticity over curated vulnerability. Subscribe for full fallout coverage, cast apologies, and exclusive behind-the-scenes breakdowns. Share with a friend. Drama this intense deserves conversation.